Okay, this is the third and final video that I wanted to do. I wanted to talk about the proposals that I wanted to put forward. Proposal number one is I want to go ahead with Paramount Elevator. In my opinion, they are hands down the superior solution. They're the least expensive, they are the least expensive, but I think they're offering far more services than some of the more expensive players. And I was really impressed with everything that they had done. I've checked out their references, which are also included in the subdirectory of the Google Docs that I'm sending to everybody. So let's get that done as soon as possible and get this thing started. If you have any questions, give me a call, send me an email. I'm happy to oblige. We can have John come in and do a show and tell as well, make a presentation. He can show up pretty much any time. Okay, that's the first thing that I want to talk about, the first part of the proposal. The second proposal that I want to propose requires a separate vote. That is for the data conduit. It's basically what I'm trying to do is get a 1-inch conduit run through the elevator shaft. I know that most of you are aware that doing that is illegal, except in this case it's not. What we're going to do is mount the conduit to the wall, and then you encapsulate it with 2-hour fire barrier. I've already talked to the elevator inspector about this, and he basically gave me code saying that that's the way it's done. When you encapsulate the conduit, then it basically becomes part of the building. It's not really in the elevator shaft anymore. If we were to do this post-installation, after the elevator contractors were here, the electricians, everyone, this is an expensive thing to do, $40,000, $50,000 maybe. But while we've got the contractors in the house, it's far less expensive. We can just sneak it through. We may or may not need to pull a permit on it since it's just a conduit. I predict it's going to cost about $5,000 in addition. So what is it going to be used for? Well, some of you may know that I'm actually negotiating with AT&T to bring in an alternative, not a replacement, but an alternative system to Comcast. And I want to create the central network hub up in the penthouse in reclaimed space where the engine room is. It's a perfect location. I've already done a tour to AT&T and another third party. They've both signed off on it. They both approve. But we're going to need the 1-inch conduit to run fiber optic from the street up to the penthouse. So that is what this data line is for. So that is proposal number 2 that I want to put on the table. Can we put a $5,000 data link in? Okay, proposal number 3. This is not really something that we need, but while we have the electricians and the elevator crew in there, we need to provision for a 400 amp service, electrical service to the rooftop. I predict we could probably get it done for around $9,000. Again, while we have the contractors here. Post elevator installation is probably going to be about a $60,000 investment. But this is, we don't have electricity up on the rooftop. We've got nothing up there right now, which is not good. Even if we don't use the conduit, at least we'll have it for something in the future. And it would be a wasted opportunity to let this thing go. So I'm predicting it's about $9K. It may go to $15K, but if it does, then I'll report back and see if we can go with it. But I personally think this is a good investment. This is something that we need to do. Other than that, I'll repeat my first proposal. I wanted the budget is for $225, but we get a lot of that back. $225 is a worst case scenario. Best case scenario is $180, $185 if we include the data link. So if you have any questions, I repeat, email me, call me. If we need to schedule a meeting with John from Paramount, we can do that. He's coming tomorrow anyway, if anybody's going to be around. But I'm sure we can bring him in, say, Monday or something like that, and get a vote going. And I would like to get the contract and everything signed and get this thing moving ASAP. All right.